Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing sissy slides in both days. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight.
Hey y'all, it's me Kelci. Welcome back to my channel. How you doing? Hey girl, hey, how are you doing? How's your day going? Okay, if you don't know me already, my name is Kelci. I do all things lifestyle, beauty, fashion, whatever you want to say. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on my Instagram and follow me on my TikTok. I'm especially active on those two socials, so if you want to see me outside of YouTube, follow me on those. Okay, follow me on those too. All right, I'm not gonna make this intro long because who likes long intros? I know I don't. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this video. Okay, so here we are, about to start with my simple makeup routine. Anytime I'm going out, this is what I'm doing. Okay, I don't do anything too much extra because I'm not an expert at makeup, but I do know enough to where it still looks good, you know what I'm saying? First thing I usually go with is like my eyebrows before I do anything else. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows first and I'm gonna show y'all how I do my eyebrows. Okay, period. So I usually just use two products for my brows, but I'm just gonna go in with the first product. So the first product I'm gonna go in with is this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow wedge pencil in the shade Ebony. So what I usually like to do is like to go ahead and take the little brush out my eyebrows. Y'all, I'm low-key so bad at explaining stuff and trying to like do it right, but you know what, I'm gonna try my best. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. And this looks perfect when they're freshly done because they look the best that way. Then I don't necessarily have to like draw too much on my eyebrows because my brows are naturally thick. So really what I really like to do is just go in and fill in any empty spots that I may have, and then I just do it that way. Let me pull it down so y'all can see. And I don't go too heavy because this brow pencil is very pigmented. So like all you do really need to do is just like strokes. Pretty much all you need. After I like go through and fill in, I brush it out to like make it look a little bit more natural. So yeah, that's what I do. Now we're gonna go in with the other side. This brow I have to do a little bit more work to because it's not the same as my other brow, but whose brows are the same. And like I always brush my hairs up so like it looks better, you know what I'm saying? All right, next product I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. brow lift gel, and this is in clear. They only have it in clear. And then I have this brush. It doesn't come with it, but it's for this. It's the brow lift applicator. It has a spoolie at the end, and then it also has this flat tip at the end to like flatten your brows. Usually what I like to do is take the spoolie in. I personally need to buy a brow gel. I am looking at one by Benefit that I was going to get, but for now this is what I'm using because it works. But what I usually like to do is I just take the spoolie part, dip it into the gel, and then I just brush it across my brows. That way like my brows will not move, you know what I'm saying? And I go ahead and brush them, shape them up a little bit, get it to the desired shape that I want, and I just do it that way. Usually I just brush all the way up, and then I kind of take the brush and shape it down like that. And once I get to the desired shape I want to, sometimes depends on how I'm feeling, I take that flat side and then I kind of just flatten it out like that. And you ain't gotta worry about your brows moving. Your brows ain't going nowhere, period. Because let me tell you sis, I got thick brows, and ever since I've been doing this, my brows ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere, okay? Like period. Now wait till I put on that concealer. Just wait till I put on that concealer, okay? So I do the same thing for the other side. I brush up because like I said, that looks better for me. And then I take it kind of like shape it down a little bit so that it doesn't look crazy. Take that flat end and then I just flatten those hairs out, and boom, that's that part for the brows. So then I'll go in with my LA Girl Hero concealer, and this is in the shade Suede. I use this concealer for highlighting and under my brows. A lot of people just put concealer on under their brows, but I like to put it on top and bottom because that personally looks best to me. I just take a little bit and start lining under my brows a little bit. I'm not gonna put too much because it'll look crazy if I do. So I kind of go lightly, put a little bit in the middle, and then I'm going right here, light strokes. Sometimes I use my fingers, sometimes I don't, but today I'll just go in with my beauty blender, and then I'm just gonna wet my beauty blender. If you're wondering where I got this mini beauty blender from, I got it from Shop Miss A. I got a lot of my products from Shop Miss A. I love it. They got good quality brushes too for $1. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in, and it looks so much better after I apply the concealer. Sometimes my brows get a little messed up, like out of shape as I'm blending in my concealer. So I just take that little e.l.f. brush again and I kind of just shape it back up. That's all I do, just in case it gets messed up again. There's that. Alright, after I'm done with my brows, that's when I go in with my primer. You saw that I've done like my brows before I actually do like the rest of my face and put on primer. That's because usually if like my top of my forehead is greasy, if I have like extra lotion or anything up here, it's hard to apply the brow product, and your brows won't be as full as when you have like so much like lotion or like moisturizer stuff up there. So I still moisturize up here, but I make sure I rub it in real good and that I don't put so much to where it's easier to do my brows. So that's why I always do my brows first before putting in my primer. But yes, this is the e.l.f. Power Grip primer. This is supposed to be an alternative to the I think it's called Milk. I'll put a picture up here. I don't really know the name, but I know what it looks like. But it's supposed to be an alternative to this, and I have not had problems with this at all. This has not let me down. Like when I tell you, this is one of the best primers I have ever used. And this is a great primer if you have, my cousin was saying it's great if you have dry skin. I mostly have combination. I'm like oily in my T-zone, but I'm mostly oily around my nose than anywhere else, so this is like fine with me. And plus this is perfect for like especially the summertime. Like I tell you, your makeup is not going anywhere at all, okay? Oh yeah, and before my primer, I always moisturize my face. I didn't show it earlier, but since I have oily skin and like it's hot outside now, so like sometimes my skin is going to produce more oil when it's hot, so I usually go in with this Cetaphil Daily Oil-Free Hydrating Lotion. It is perfect if you have oily skin because it's oil-free, yet it still moisturizes your skin well. So that's the only hydrating lotion that I use, especially in the daytime, because girl, my face gets so oily it just doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna rub this primer in. I really didn't put enough on my face. Like when I tell you, this primer is amazing, and I think I only paid like $10 for it at Target. That's when next I'm gonna go in with my foundation. Y'all, this is the best foundation I've ever used. I say this about all my products. Like when I tell you, every time I think of this foundation, I think the girl at Sephora that helped me, because y'all, I had trouble trying to find my foundation shade. I didn't know any of that, but the girl, she tested it and she was like, you're definitely this shade. So this is the NARS Soft Matte Foundation, and this is in the shade Marquise. Now when it comes to foundation, sometimes I use a sponge and sometimes I use a brush. There's a different if you're using a brush, like if you want more full coverage, then I would recommend using a brush. If you're looking for just more of a blurred effect, kind of like you know, medium to full coverage and not exactly full coverage, then I recommend going in with a beauty blender. It all depends. Sometimes I use a sponge, sometimes I use a brush, but since I'm just feeling the blurred look, I'm just gonna go in with a beauty blender today. Now with this foundation, I only do 2 pumps, one on this side and one on this side, and then I take whatever left over and put it on my forehead. I just put 1 pump here and 1 pump here, and with that technique, this is gonna last me a long time. I'm gonna take a different beauty blender, the one I preferably use for my face, and then I just, oh, this is the wrong one. Okay, here's the right one, and then I'm just gonna start going around my face. Sometimes I may put a little bit more if it isn't covering as much as I want it to, but so far it's doing as much as I want it to. I don't go too much around my nose simply because I don't want to cover up my beauty mark on my nose. So, and I take whatever little bit here, put it on my chin, go around here, and then whatever left up here, I just, on my sponge, that's when I go up here, because I don't want to put too much on my forehead. I still want it to look as natural as possible, because I do have like scars from like past acne. At least kind of make it look blurred a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Still kind of make it look like my skin, because when it comes to makeup, I'm more of like a natural look, so I don't do anything too crazy. So that's the foundation. All it took was 2 pumps. That was it. Alright, so after I go in with my foundation, that's when I go back in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. And this is the same concealer that I use for my brows. So I'm just going to use this to highlight the areas of my face, kind of like under my eyes, up here, down here, just to bring back some brightness to my face, you know? So I just go like this, and then I go like this, under here, and over there, and I just put a little on my forehead and then a little down here. Boom. Some people go down their nose. I don't do that because I'm just like, I'm not gonna do too much. Now I have another beauty blender for this one. This is the one from e.l.f. This is kind of more of like a angle beauty blender. You have that side, the flat sides, and then you have a bottom side, and then this side right here if you want to use that. But I just, so far I just use the top side for like my concealer. I wet this one also, and then I'm just gonna take that angle in, and then I'm just gonna start blending that concealer in, because I somewhat have dark under eye circles, so you can probably see the difference already. And then I just take it and then go up. Sometimes if it's a little bit too harsh, I just take that same beauty blender I had with my foundation and kind of get it all even again to just fix that issue. So yeah, I just bring it up and not down. Do the same for the other side. Bring it up just like that. And if it's looking too harsh up here, just take that beauty blender that you used the foundation with and then just fix that issue. And then I blend it on my chin and my forehead. So that I kind of just bring like some highlight back to my face and everything. So after that, I go in with my Laura Mercier translucent honey setting powder. Ooh, wrong way, girl. This is my favorite setting powder. I have absolutely no flashback when using this at all. I go in, this is really a highlighter brush. This is also from Shop Miss A, but I use it for my setting powder, as you can see. Take the brush, just dip it in there a little bit, shake off the excess, and then I just lightly tap under my eyes to set that concealer in. And this also brings highlight to your face. And then sometimes I like to put just a tad bit on my nose, because like I said, my nose gets really oily. Little bit on my T-zone and just a tap on my forehead. Oh my gosh, as you can see, that's a little bit too much, because I kind of just limit all the oil and stuff that my skin produces, you know. And I don't usually let it sit, because as I'm applying it, I press it in. So I take this random contour brush that I don't use, and then I just kind of like wipe it away. Yet, because like I said, I still, you know, I basically pat the setting powder in, and then whatever excess I had on my forehead. Alright, so I'm kind of gonna try something new. I'm kind of scared. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna try it. This is the e.l.f. Putty Brown Bronzer, and this is in the shade Sun Kiss. So I did do it on my forehead last time and it actually came out okay. Usually bronzer is supposed to bring like warmth back to your face. I'm not really too good with the application of bronzer. I don't know. I'm not really too good with the application of bronzer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not at all. I really think I messed up. I don't know. Does that look okay? I don't know. It's there a little bit, but it's not that noticeable. But I can see a little bit of difference here sitting in the mirror. So we'll do the other side. But I'll eventually get more practice with it. It's there, but it's not there, you know? I don't necessarily do eyeshadow, but today I feel like doing a little eyeshadow because I plan on taking pictures later. So I'm gonna take my Warrior palette by Juvia's Place, and this is the palette. It's so cute. I think I'm gonna go in with this color right here. I always tend to go with this color, but I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. I need more eyeshadow brushes. I don't have a lot, so I'm just gonna go in with this one I have right here. This is the Wet n Wild brush from Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna tap, kind of take away that darkness on my eyelids a little bit. So just gonna do that. Looks a little bit better. Do the same thing for the other side. I'm just tapping it in, to be honest. Like I said, I don't wear eyeshadow that much, but just to take away that darkness. Usually I'm supposed to go in with concealer to make it, you know, stick, but that's okay. Should I go in with the glitter? Or am I doing too much? Am I doing too much? No. Let's take a glitter and put it in the corner. I don't want to do too much. Just dab it a couple times. Alright, boom. Boom. Okay, let me take my blending brush. Kind of blend it out a little bit, you know? Okay, that look better. Alright. Alright. It's not that noticeable, but it's there. It's there. After I do that little eyeshadow, then I'm gonna go in with, this is my Urban Decay lash primer. This is the Urban Decay subversion of volumizing lash primer. It made a difference last time I used it, so I'm gonna use it again. So I usually do this before I apply my mascara. I'm still gonna curl my lashes, so I don't curl the other one until I get ready to get to it, so it'll stay. So this is the lash one. That's what the wand looks like. And I just go ahead and apply it to my lashes. Okay, that's that. And then I'm going to go ahead, curl the other side. I used to be scared of these when I was little. I'm low-key still scared of them. So I'm not sure if the lash primer is supposed to dry or not, but I did let it sit a little bit to see if it was gonna dry. I'm trying to think, should I do a blush? Because I have blush and I don't even do blush that much, but I feel like I should add some color to my face. I'm gonna go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills blush palette, and this, I got it from TJ Maxx. So this is a blush trio, and this is in Cocktail Party. I think I'm gonna go in with this pink right here, and I have a blush brush, so I'm about to just dab it on there a little bit. Oh gosh. Oh it about to, oh I don't even know if I placed it right, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Don't go too crazy. I mean, it brought a little color to my face. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So I may have went a little bit too high. I don't know. I'm gonna take this brush and kind of blend it out a little bit more, so like the color is kind of a little bit faint. All right, that looks a little bit better. Okay, that's not too bad, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, before I even like did blush, I used to put it like right there. It looks so bad. And I actually watched this video on YouTube where like most people apply their blush like up here, and it actually makes a difference. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. All right, so my lash primer did dry up a little bit, so I'm gonna go in with my mascara finally. The only mascara that I currently use is the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. This is the mini size. I got this as a gift from my cousin for Christmas. It's so good. I even went and picked up the waterproof version. Yeah, y'all get the memo. If I'm feeling like I need a waterproof version, then I'm gonna go in with the waterproof version. But for now, I'm just gonna go in with the regular. This mascara is so good. Like, I don't even need lashes. Cause I personally don't like to wear strip lashes that much unless like I'm doing like a photo shoot or taking pictures or something. But I don't feel like putting on lashes. So I'm just going in with this mascara that I love to use. I used to hate mascara, but when I came across this, it just changed the game. Oh yeah, see that lash primer literally makes your lashes look more bold. Now I see what it does. But y'all get the memo. Y'all see it? I know. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. Okay, I know I recorded too long, but we're almost done. Last thing I do, I'll go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This is the only setting spray I use because it has worked for me. Oh gosh. Alrighty, so once that dries, sit and everything, I like my makeup to look, you know, more dewy, kind of like that stuff. So I'll go in with my Fenty Beauty. Dang, what is this called? I threw the box away. Oh, this is the Fenty Beauty Baby What It Do, kind of like makeup refresher spray, but I like to put it on a little bit after I spray my setting spray to make it look more dewy and stuff. Just a little bit. And y'all, it's so cool. I'd be shivering when I put it on because like it's cold. But to be honest, it's a refresher spray, but I like to put it on after my setting powder because it gives my face more of that dewy look. You know what I'm saying? Period. And now we're gonna go to the last step, which is my lips. So, like, I'm an expert at this. I made a TikTok, it got what, almost 20K views. Period. I came a long way. I'm gonna go in with my C'est La Vie lip liner pencil, and this is in the shade Butterscotch. I'm gonna go ahead and I need to sharpen this. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. After that, I go in with my NYX Butter Gloss, and this is in the shade, okay, it won't show, but this is in the shade Madeline. Do like that. And the last and final step of my makeup routine is topping it off with clear lip gloss. This is my current favorite. This is the Bath and Body Works Mixed Lip Gloss, and it has some hot shine, I'm gonna tell you that. I went to Sephora one day and it was like 2 or 3 beauty advisors that asked me what lip gloss I had on that day. And they were so surprised when I told them I had on Bath & Body Works lip gloss. Yes. And it's only like what? It's $7.50. And they had a sale going on that day. And I got what? Buy 2, get 1 free, or buy 3, get 1 free. It was something like, no, it was buy 3, get 2 free, I think. But girl, I'd be stocking up on that lip gloss, because this is all I use. And that right there is my makeup. That is all I do, y'all. Like I said, I don't do nothing extra because I don't like all that crazy stuff. Now, if I feel like I want to do a full glam, I'll do a full glam. This is basically what I do if I'm just going out to brunch or going out on a date with my boyfriend. This is all I wear. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everything will be linked down below in the description box if you're wondering about, if you need to go back and see what all I use. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you all in my next video.